Grana weepingly bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today I'm coming back at you with another news roundup of stuff and things I've found from all over the Tinterweb. I do this every single Tuesday and Saturday on this channel, so if you like the sound of that, why not think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe. Before we take a look at all of the Transformers stuff, we're going to dip into HEROQUEST very quickly. Yep, people are receiving HEROQUEST, and also Zargon over on Twitter has now kind of just teased a little image that we should get a little bit more info around on Monday. Maybe a couple of new heroes, another pack to go on the end of it, so that could be quite interesting. Alongside this post, they also released this kind of trailer video for it that's actually pretty cool and well worth going and checking out. That kind of sets the scene and the story. They also did a little bit of a blog over on Hasbro Pulse as well, so you can go in there and kind of get a little bit more information about it. It also tells you a very small amount around what's going on with the shipping and what you can hope to see inside your pack. But unfortunately, for us over in Europe, still no clarity on what's going on.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off today, as I like to, with Funbee Studios, and they've been showing off the alt mode for their Iron Fist. So this is, they're saying, somewhat settled. They had to repeatedly tweak lots of little bits, but this is what we're going to get. If you want to 3D print this one yourself, it's pretty cool. They're also showing off some added accessories and oversized weapons, if I'm honest, for your Power of the Primes look at Punch and Punch Dealer. Yeah, it's big. It's really big. I guess the G1 weapons are always pretty oversized as well. For me, this would be a miss. As much as I love Funbee Studios, I think this is just a little too big. Just a little bit too big for punch and counter punch here. Just a little bit oversized. But as you can see, you can also fit in your effects piece. And actually on the cars, I don't mind it. I think on the cars they do look good, especially with the effects pieces. Just maybe a little bit too big for the robots. Heading over to the world of Xyrax, and somebody must have been listening to me, because I said, hey, why do they prototype so many things, and then the really cool stuff we never see them prototype? But hey, they prototyped something that I really hoped that they would prototype, which is their take on Cosmos. So we can see it here next to some of the other more like G1 stuff, and I'm really glad that they've prototyped this. I really wish that they'd actually release this dude, because he looks super cool, and also you can hide that little Titan inside it, that little Titan Master. Xyrax making toys, little toys, not something we see that often on this channel. Well done, nice. So Banana Force, love that name. Still the best name in third-party Transformers, is getting ready to release one of their latest figures. So what we're looking at here is the MLP-04, and this is now coming in November, and we are in November. So if you're waiting for this dude, it's pretty cool. It doesn't transform, things magnetize to it. If you look in some of my previous videos, you'll see some of the videos that I've added it into the news where we talk about this. But I think, yeah, it's a really nice looking figure. Just again, it's highly priced, and yeah, it doesn't transform, so not for me. The other week I was speaking about the KO Magic Square stuff, the oversized KO Magic Square stuff, and I misspoke and said that the Rising Star version of Dead End was part of that set. I was wrong, but this is part of that set. So this is from BW, this is Motormaster. People were saying this is the one that they're waiting for, and now it looks like it's getting ready to release. And then you'll have the full set, which is the oversized Magic Square combiners for the Stunticons. Nice, look good. One of the companies that I really love for Transformers is APC Toys, and they're getting ready to release a new figure, and this will be their take on the Transformers Prime Decepticon Viacons. Nice. I'll probably pick this one up so I can see what it's like alongside the Hasbro reissue that they did not so long ago. Looks okay. It'd be interesting to see if that stays translucent. I can't imagine it will be fully translucent like that. The box art, as always, looks fantastic, but let's see what happens with this figure. I think the pre-orders are up on Shozi right now. FANSHOBBIE are really proud of their Super God Master Force collection at the moment, because they were showing off all of their God Bombers. They keep showing everything off all together now. You can get your normal takes, your Fire Guts takes, your Nemesis takes, all kinds of takes, your Shattered Glass take, whatever you want now, you can kind of get that version, and they do look absolutely fantastic together. As I say, the more I talk about this Fire Guts version, the more and more I think about maybe picking them up. And you can also see all of the Super God Master Force head-on masters there, and yeah, they look cool. The Headmaster Juniors all together looking great in all the multitude of colors. Very cool. They're also getting ready to release NIGHTBEAT's coat. I hate this. I'm just going to be straight up with everybody. I hate the fact that they didn't release this with the figure itself. The figure came out very quickly on the heels of their take on Minerva to make sure that they could capture still the momentum behind that figure. Why didn't they just release the jacket with this? Because I probably, as much as I don't like that figure, I don't think that it hangs together too well, and it has multiple flaws. I probably still would have picked it up if it came with this coat, but buying the two separately, and also the price on the coat is pretty expensive. I think it's just a real shame, and I think they let the fan base down with this. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Are you going to pick up the coat they forgot to give you with the car? Moving over to the world of NEWAGE, and they are getting ready to release a couple of takes on Optimus Prime. First of all, their Shattered Glass take here, looking absolutely gorgeous. This is a fantastic look on Prime. The only challenge I have here really is with the alt mode. I do think that the back of the cab raises up a little bit too much, that the flatbed at the back looks like they kind of ran out a little bit of ideas on what to do, but the bot mode is sublime. It is very cool. What they also let us know is, of course, it comes with a whole host of different accessories and different things going on with this figure. But what they also let us know is that the actual release of the figure is going to come with a scarred face mask. So this is the face mask that it's going to come with. So that's pretty cool. Little addition that we're getting. So even as they're getting closer and closer to release, they're making those little tweaks just to make it better for everybody. They also showed off their Nemesis take here as well. So we're getting the Shattered Glass and the Nemesis. Really cool looking red windows. And with this, again, so many accessories. Nemesis Prime with a cloak, of course, lovely green matrix, and the sword. And something that they've also mentioned here is, yeah, that sword looks pretty cool and actually fits with the aesthetic of the whole of the character here. However, I think they are going to replace this with the classic Nemesis sword, where they have the red translucent and the black on the handle. Very cool. Moving over to the world of SuperSeven then, and they showed off some more images of their Santa Prime, Claus Prime, Prime Claus, whatever it is. I don't like SuperSeven figures, but I have to say I'm tempted. I am tempted by this as a Christmas decoration that I could hang on my tree. And that's the only use I see for it. If I saw this, I think I probably will pick this up just to put a string around it and hang it on my tree at Christmas as an actual Christmas decoration rather than something for my collection. See if the girlfriend will allow it. If you've been waiting for Iron Factory's ALPHATRION, then that is also getting ready to ship at the moment, which is great news. And if you like your bots with boobers, then this company always comes through for you. So this is the BIGFIREBIRD Mocha. To be honest, the bot mode I could take or leave, but the alt mode, that alt mode looks very cool, very different. So this is the picture that all of your friends on Facebook will be sharing in some very precarious situations. RIP this figure's dignity. Moving on over to Kang Toys next, and they've been showing off their next release in their Predacons, and this is the CT-04 THORRILLA. I love that name. People, this is the one that got everybody pissed, right? This is the one where everyone was like, I'm not having a monkey in my Predacons. There's no monkeys in Predacons. Predacons don't have monkey, so don't like it. People didn't like it. I think it's cool. I think this is a really cool looking figure. I might just pick this dude up. I haven't picked up the rest, but I think that as a even just a look on an Optimus Primal type thing, I think this looks better than most of the Optimus Primal. So if you want a cyber monkey, I think this is cool. And I like the fact that he has a massive hammer. THORRILLA. What a name. Worth picking up just for the name, right? Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. I actually think that this is one of the best ones that they've released through the whole series. And I know some people don't like it. I do. I can handle a monkey. The team best known for Devastator, basically NBK, are releasing this kind of sniper rifle type affair. So the sniper rifle itself is life size, so you can hold it yourself, which is pretty cool. The bot mode, I think I've said before, I can kind of take or leave the bot mode. I think it's quite a simplified bot mode. It doesn't get my blood going at all, but yeah, it's pretty cool to see that they've actually done something that's life size from a gun point of view. Pretty cool. FLAMETOYS releasing all their limited edition stuff, and they just wanted to remind us how limited all of these things really are, and you can see especially that one, 40 units only available. Very, very limited, so good luck if you've been able to get your little paws on those ones. Sad news for people who've been really anticipating Rise of the Beasts coming forward, and that is that it has now been delayed until what looks like about 2023. Fine. I'm all for delays, to be fair. I'd rather them take their time, reshoot things if needs be, get the effects right as well, rather than rush it and have a cheap version of what it could have been. If they're taking their time on it, it means they're putting some care into it. We definitely don't want any situations like we've had with the Sonic, where they show us the first trailer and everyone goes, ah, what the hell's that? Cool. Take your time. Moving over to Hasbro now, and Transformers Legacy, and a figure that probably none of us really knew was going to be part of Transformers Legacy until we saw the box art is Black Xyrax. So Black Xyrax now actually is part of the Transformers Legacy line rather than part of Transformers Kingdom. So a lot of the Generation Select stuff seems to be moving into Legacy now, because I rightly or wrongly assumed that this was going to be a Select. I spoke about this again because some people showed off some pictures of it, and I think this looks pretty cool. It looks like a really, really nice figure. The Scorpion Hawk is okay. I just hope, certainly from my point of view, they've solved the head issues. But overall, it's a fantastic, beautiful looking figure, and probably the best representation of Black Xyrax that you're going to get. Also, Hasbro revealed Studio Series figures. I've done a full video on these on the reveal on the day, but they were, just in case you missed that, they showed off Ratchet and its alt mode, Brawn, and the best alt mode in the world that I've conceived through these. They also showed off Wheeljack, and some other people have actually got full reviews of this figure already for somehow. And they also showed off this Ravage that turns into a box. And then for once, Hasbro actually showed off two figures that pretty much united the fan base. The first thing that united everybody was, this looks great, but it needs to be bigger. We can all get behind that, right? Fantastic figure. Needs to be bigger. The second thing that everybody was able to unite behind was, what the hell is this alt mode? And I'm here to tell you, I know exactly what the alt mode is. The alt mode is a meme machine. So all these memes came out of it, united the fan base. You don't have to think what it is. Hasbro created the first ever meme machine alt mode.
This is bad comedy.
So that is everything from me on this Transformers Saturday. Thank you very much as always for your support. Let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments, and if you are new around here, please think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe. We are on that march to 4.5k. We'll get there, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!